Hey, good afternoon. Today's video is multifaceted. Since this whole COVID thing's come about, I've been to the grocery store once in the last 3 weeks. So I'm either at work, I'm at home, I don't go anywhere else. So that's made me have to dig through the pantry. And I found a few surprises. I found 2 cans of whole water chestnuts. The best buy date on these was March 2019. I went to the internet, I googled canned goods. These should be good for another 2 or 3 years past the expiration date. It's on the internet, it has to be true, bonjour. So I'm gonna take these whole water chestnuts, I'm gonna bake bacon wrapped water chestnuts. I'm gonna make these in my Emeril Airfryer. Whenever I'm gonna cook something wrapped in bacon, I usually pre-cook the bacon a little bit to render up some of the fat so the bacon gets crispy once the dish is done cooking. I'm not gonna do that today when I use the Emeril Airfryer because the Emeril Airfryer cooks the crap out of stuff quickly. I've made baked potatoes, I've made sweet potatoes in the Emeril Airfryer, and I've scorched them on the inside. I think that Emeril Airfryer will dry that bacon out nicely and make it crisp. So I'm gonna soak these in soy sauce for about an hour. We'll be back. They look good and they don't smell rotten. Gonna marinate these. All right, there they are. Since I bought by myself and nobody else is gonna eat these, I put my lips on that and I sucked all the air out of that bag. I don't have one of them fancy food savers, so you gotta use what you got. All right, these are gonna marinate for an hour. Wrap them in bacon. Okay, this is a Food Network's recipe, so that's 14 slices of bacon cut in thirds. When I'm gonna do stuff like this with bacon, I always throw the bacon in the freezer for 5 to 10 minutes to really firm it up, and it makes it super easy to separate without it all sticking together and stretching like Play-Doh. All right, I'm gonna wrap these water chestnuts and get them in the air fryer. That's 2 8-ounce cans of whole water chestnuts and 14 pieces of bacon cut in thirds. I've never cooked bacon in an Emeril air fryer before, so I'm gonna cook these leftover pieces. I didn't have enough water chestnuts, and that's how many pieces of bacon I've got left. So I'm gonna cook these first and see how bad I burn these, and then I'll judge how to cook those water chestnuts. This is the bacon at 16 minutes without preheating the air fryer first. So the instructions say to cook this chestnut recipe at 30 minutes. So I'm not gonna do that. I'll do maybe 10, and then we'll dip it in some sauce and then we'll put them back in. See, if I'd followed directions with the 30 minutes, I'd have scorched the crap out of these. That bacon's nice and crispy. All right, these water chestnuts are gonna be delicious. Yeah, I'll give 2 thumbs up for the bacon in the air fryer too. First time I've tried that. So, had I not practiced on the scrap bacon, I'd have burnt the crap out of these. Okay, got the chestnuts in there. I hope those toothpicks don't turn into tiki torches. Boy, that would be a shame. All right, let's give this a whirl. Okay, we're on air fry, 400 degrees, not preheated. Started an up timer. These have been in the air fryer 20 minutes. We're gonna dredge them through the sauce and put them back in. The instructions say 15 minutes. I'm just gonna keep an eye on them and judge them. 15 minutes, we'll probably turn these into flaming fireballs. Okay, we're gonna submerge each one of these in this sauce. This is 1/3 cup of ketchup, 1/3 cup of brown sugar, 1/3 cup of water, and 1 tablespoon of what's this here sauce. So we're gonna swipe every one of those through, put them back in that air fryer. Everybody's coated with the sauce. We're gonna put them back in and let that glaze kind of thicken up and become some sugary goodness. Oh, those smell so good. Some nice caramelized sugary bacon goodness on water chestnuts. We'll give these a taste test. Boy, look how delicious that looks. We've got a co-worker that does a quarterly party, and one of his friends brought these things and I ate one. It was unbelievably delicious. And I can't believe I've never had them before. You make these, everybody's gonna love you. Man, those are so good. You get a real nice earthy flavor from the water chestnut. The soy sauce is a little salty, bacon's a little salty. But when you get the sugary part of the ketchup and the brown sugar with the what's this here sauce, man, your taste buds are exhilarated. Man, those are good. And what's sad is I gotta like ration those because I could eat that whole tray tonight, and then I'll go to the doctor for a cholesterol test. I'll just pull bacon chunks out of my veins. Oh, these are good. Oh, there's plenty of recipes out there for these bacon wrapped water chestnuts. Mine's from Food Network, from The Kitchen. I watch The Kitchen because I do like that show. It's very good. But if I was to use my oven's 10,000 watts, and to cook that per these instructions for 45 minutes at 10,000 watts, that's 4,500 watts of electricity. I cooked this exact same recipe in that Emeril Airfryer at 1,500 watts for 30 minutes, and that's only 45,000 watts. I saved 90% electricity by using an Emeril Airfryer. So if you're a small family, I'm by myself, maybe you got 2, 3, man, that Emeril Airfryer will save you a ton of money. You just gotta learn how to use it. Had I cooked those water chestnuts in the Emeril Airfryer per these instructions, I'd have been gnawing on charcoal briquettes by the time they were done. So once you learn how to use that Emeril Airfryer, it does really well. Man, but there's a learning curve. Like I say, I've burnt the crap out of potatoes, and that's why I tried to do the bacon. I did the test on the bacon just to give me a gauge of where to go. So, well, hey, thanks for watching. Stay safe, and cheers. I love my gin and tonics, but I got mint for mojitos. Ran out of time today. Mojitos for another day. Hey, take care, guys.